This goes out to you, you, and you. Though none of y'all want it, none of y'all know me, man. To all my baby mothers in the clubs, check it out. Yo, girls, I got them locked so similar to a prison. Hear this monster jam, I be calling it gangsterism. I murder you for dope, I'm the street distributor. I'm homicidal, pointing a pump scope to shoot you. Street connects, mob ties on east and west. We gouge out your eyeballs if you seen too much. Hopping out drops with blings and stuff.
So this is where we woke up this morning. In this place. Turkey, that's where we are, and we are heading today up here to Afyon something, I don't know. We're heading there for MXGP of Turkey this weekend, but yeah, we fly to Antalya because it was direct flight from Norway, and then we are heading in the rental car today, drive up to the track and yeah, rent a hotel there. So that's what we are going to do today. Woke up in this nice hotel room. We got here yesterday evening. And yeah, just got some breakfast. So my dad is in the shower now. We are soon ready to go.
Also.
So where are we heading now?
Oh, to the track.
To the track?
Yes.
What's the place named?
That you can spell.
I don't know, so something like Afyon. Okay, let's check. Afyon Karahisar. Afyon Karahisar.
I need some air.
And we have 3 hours without internet service now in the car, so will be a fun trip. So yeah, let's head there.
Hey, hey, what you got going on? I've been thinking about your baby all day long. All up in my head like a hook in a song. Had to call you on the phone to say, when's the last time you looked outside at the moon and the stars? Ain't they hanging just right? You got the time, I got the ride. I can swing by your way. Yeah, that's what's up. Got a middle seat missing you in my truck. You're way too fine to be buckled up. Sure enough, gonna have to slide close to me. Yeah, girl, I got a feeling we're on to something. Let's get your heart and your favorite song bumping.
Wow. Happy with your beer.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. To the track hotel room.
Yes.
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 So we are now in the hotel room, as you can see. Hotel room here. Got some yeah, like in between food before dinner later tonight. But yeah, this is the utsikt. What's it? Utsikt. Hva er utsikt? This is the view. This is the view from the hotel room. We got the main street here. Some not so good looking houses. The main city over there. Some city stuff over there. And like in that direction is the track, I think. So I think now is a good time to end today's segment. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, so it's time to head for the track. Today is qualifying day, Saturday here. Yeah, looking forward. The track looked awesome yesterday, so excited for that. So yeah, let's just head to the track and see how everything is. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All is taken. It's a marijuana and I'm making MCs break fast like flapjacks and bacon. Backspins and windmills, who's still the gin drinker? Ill thinker, exploding when the paper hits the ink. Grab your gangster chronicles and turn to page 666. The Holocaust, big the merciless. Hurry up and close the gate when my freestyle escapes. I'm giving young minds statutory rape. Motherfuckers thought I slipped, bust my lip, right?
So we are here going out for first session of the day, free practice. It felt like the bike were a little bit too high in the front and it wanted to go out of the turns, so we made some changes in the free practice. And yeah, it immediately felt a lot better. I felt a lot better on the bike and stuff, so happy with that. Then we are here for time practice, trying to put a fast lap, railing the ruts and nailing the, going over the line here. One of the first guys to put the lap down, so had a strong lap and topped the little board. Didn't stay that way for long though. But yeah, this is the last clip actually from the Saturday. My GoPro footage from the qualifying race didn't record or something, so I didn't find it. And yeah, my dad didn't film anything with the iPhone, so no clips. But here is a practice start. Okay guys, so back in the hotel room. I guess I have done like a voiceover thing over the qualifying race, but anyway, here's a little bit of summary. In the free practice, I was P11. The bike and everything, the setup was a little bit wrong, so changed some stuff up, and yeah, it was working better. And yeah, in the time practice, I was P10. Quite happy with my lap, and yeah, felt quite good on the track. I knew it would be really difficult for the quali race because it was already rutty. And then for the qualifying race, it was like ruts everywhere, and also they have started to, yeah, with the dry sun and everything, they started to dry up, so they were like concrete. So yeah, the ruts were really hard and the track was quite difficult. I didn't find such a good flow, but I was riding in P12, I think, P13, somewhere around there. And yeah, some guys crashed towards the end, so I finished P11. A decent day, and hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit better. I'm not happy with my riding, but anyway, that's how it is. Now it's time to hit the bed. I'm quite exhausted being out there on the track, and yeah, nowhere to rest. You have like a tent with your bikes and everything, and like a chair that is not possible to do anything else than sit in. So I'm quite dead now, but hopefully I can rest up and be prepared for tomorrow for a good day. Now my dad is coming for his bed, I think, also. Yes, there he is. How was the day?
Well, pretty good, I think.
So then what do you say then?
Good night, everyone.
Good night. See you tomorrow. On our way into the track now for free practice now in the morning. Sun is shining and it's going to be a hot, tough day. 2 times 30 minutes plus 2 laps, so yeah, hope for a good day with some good racing. Smile to the camera. So I got the GoPro on for race 1 of Turkish MX2 World Championship. Going out here for sighting lap. I want to show you actually 1 lap around the track because the camera got dirty in the first race already on the start. So yeah, I'm going to take you around here 1 lap around Turkish MXGP track. I think it's named Afyon Karahisar. Going around the first turn here, passing the pit lane and into the second turn. Got some big ruts on the inside and a bank outside going into a double. Then we got the outside with a lot of ruts and also an inside option with a small bump. Over a small double into a tight left corner with a lot of ruts. Going out of the corner we have a double and also a split lane with a bump on the inside and nothing on the outside, going into a double again. Then over the triple step up around 27 meters into a tricky section with 3 waves going into a left turn, really slippery, and a lot of guys have crashed there during the weekend. As you can see, they have watered the track quite a lot, and before the start it was quite slippery, and also for the goggles it was a lot of dirt coming onto the lenses, so you have to use a lot of care of. Difficult right turn, getting the speed over this double, and then we have a inside bump here going into a left turn with a lot of ruts and a really tricky section as well. Really the whole track was a tricky section, so it was not really one section that stands out in difficulty, it was just tricky overall. Here we got a right turn with big ruts on the inside. You see here that I'm thinking like, how the hell are we going to race in this stuff? How am I going to go fast in these deep ruts? But yeah, it all turns around when the gate drops. Everyone just go flat out, so it's really crazy. Going over the waves here into a left turn. The inside got a nice rut, but yeah, it got destroyed during the weekend, so it's a little bit less of a rut now. But going into a right turn, then into a single over into a left turn, it was a little bit difficult because after the single you didn't see where the rut were heading, so sometimes I was going over there a little bit insecure, but it usually worked out. Going over here double, and then we have a fast section with a lot of ruts and a lot of lines, a little bit of a difficult and high speed left turn into the finish line, big tabletop, and then going into split section with a bump on the inside, nothing on the outside, and then we are heading on to the start straight. So that's one sightseeing lap around MXGP of Turkey. We got the umbrella here because it's so hot, we want to have a shadow for the sun. Bike is looking ready, it's looking good, I'm so ready for race 1, I'm feeling quite good. Just need to make a good start and then everything will work out, I think. Putting on the whole shot here, my dad and the new mechanic for the new team. Really happy with the new team, it's a great atmosphere and it's really family friendly and they are just overall great people. The mechanic don't speak English actually, so yeah, we have a translator. But yeah, now trying to find a gate for race 1. I was thinking to pick one line outside the box, because then I have a little bit of space on the right side. It's a good strategy and yeah, sometimes works out, but the start straight here is really short, so it was a little bit of a too long way. Gate drop and I have a pretty good reaction time, but yeah, I was a little bit bad in shifting and the other guys catched up really fast, so in the back of the pack, and you can see it just hailing stone and dirt everywhere. Going on the outside here, trying to pass some riders, but it's really difficult and everyone is just going flat out. Unfortunately here I got some dirt on the lens. And yeah, the race is not so nice to look at with all this dirt on the lens. But yeah, everyone is going pretty cautious here on the first lap, trying not to crash. You can see they are watered quite a bit and the track is kind of sketchy, so yeah, the lens get dirty here, and after that I just don't want to show you the footage. But yeah, race 1 ended 19, not happy with that, but on to race 2. So race 2, main man giving me some water to drink. Going out for the sighting lap, not necessary to show it now, because actually after the start, not to spoil anything, but yeah, the lens is a little bit more clear and it didn't get that dirty, so we get at least a lap of footage. The mechanic is changing the back wheel to try to get a little bit more clean back wheel for the start. You can see here that the guy is choosing my line from race 1, and then I decide to go as far inside as possible beside my current teammate Eik Sentret. Then we are ready for gate drop of race 2. Let's see how this goes. A lot better reaction, you can see actually I'm in front a little bit, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just shifting badly and into the turn, too cautious, and everyone just flies past me and it's another bad start. Then I choose a good line here and pass quite a lot of riders actually in turn 2, going on the inside bump, and then I have a bad line on the next turn because I have to go wide. Some guys pass on the inside, but not too many. You can see they water the track a lot again, so it's really slippery and a little bit sketchy. I feel like this race was actually my better. I felt like In the beginning I was riding a little bit tight and didn't take the best lines. I went outside here trying to pass, and then yeah, one guy sneaks up on the inside. Like that, stupid decisions with the lines. But after the first 1 or 2 laps I was riding a lot better and actually climbed a little bit up the leaderboard. So it's just the first lap here. You can see me getting passed by the Yamaha also here, going too wide. Then I'm going on the inside here, but yeah, trying to avoid the deep ruts and didn't get the drive over the waves. So I lost another position when a guy flies past on the outside. You can see that the track is overwatered like crazy, but yeah, it's necessary because it's so hot and sunny here, so I totally understand it as well, but it just makes for a difficult racetrack in the first few laps. Try to stay aggressive, and here I try to pass the KTM on the inside, but yeah, going into the next turn I have the outside line outside the bump, so you get a better drive into the next turn, and we almost come together there, but a little bit of racing isn't bad. I see the Kava sneaking up on the outside, so I try to block him and then go into the deep rut here. But yeah, I wasn't close enough to the KTM, so I couldn't make any passes there. The Kawasaki is really aggressive here, going on the outside. I'm stuck in the same line as the guy in front, which is a little bit silly of me to pick the same line. And yeah, the Kawa just blast past on the outside. Then yeah, I just leave the door open again. A silly decision for me to go in the middle of the track like that. I should either go completely inside or go outside, but yeah, leaves the door open, so then I can tank myself. 2 guys crash on the inside there, and also 1 guy crashed here, but he goes up before we get to him. It's the Honda that just crashed, so I'm right in the back of him, and yeah, I passed the Husqvarna because he chose the wrong line. Here I'm really close to the Yamaha, and yeah, I go for a little bit of an aggressive pass, almost go into the back of the Honda, but it was a good pass in the end. In this stage of the race I'm finally trying to get my speed up, and I'm feeling a little bit more confident. Unfortunately, yeah, mud go onto the lens, and yeah, the GoPro footage ends there. First of all, sorry for kind of a bad vlog this weekend. Didn't yeah, get to film too much. It's only me and my dad here, and yeah, he want to stay in the pit lane, of course, during the race and stuff. My mom is at home and she's usually the filmer, so didn't got any good third-person footage. My dad filmed a little bit from the phone in the pit lane, but yeah, not too much, just to get some story out of it. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully in the future it will get better again. Yeah, today was not a good day. Yeah, it got better and better, to be honest. First race I struggled a little bit in the beginning, and yeah, had a bad start. And yeah, I was riding like in 18th, 19th, almost the whole moto, just yeah, trying to get a little bit better and better. I felt more comfortable as the race progressed, so yeah, it's good experience for sure. And then yeah, second moto, it was really hot, and I was a little bit tired from race 1, but not too bad. Had a better start this time and was riding around 14th, 15th position. Yeah, I was riding quite good and felt much better. We made some changes on the suspension between the motos, so yeah, it got a lot better. It was easier to turn and stuff, so I felt a lot more comfortable. But yeah, had a crash there and dropped back to 20th or 19th or something, and yeah, after that I just didn't have the pace, so dropped back to 21st, I think. A little bit unfortunate, but yeah, next time I come to a track like this I have 10 times more experience, so it's good. And also it was the first race on a new bike with completely brand new suspension for me, and also the engine is different, so of course a little bit difficult, but overall I think it was a good experience for next season. And yeah, it was very fun to be here in Turkey throughout the track. It was probably the most difficult track I've ever ridden, one of the most difficult, so yeah, really good experience as I said. And how is Papa Horgmo feeling?
Hot.
He's hot from the weekend.
Yeah,
Yes.
hot here in Turkey.
But yeah, we have the hotel to tomorrow and then we are leaving back to Norway again. Then on Thursday I will head back to Belgium. Do some preparation before Motocross of Nations there. Will be good.
Look forward.
Yeah, and then so Motocross of Nations will be my next race for Norway. Will be fun. Need some training in the sand now, getting used to the bike, and hopefully we come back strong. Okay. What do I normally say when I end the vlog?
Full gas.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.